So is this great and wide sea, wherein things creep in innumerable, both small and great beasts. There goes the ships. There is that Leviathan whom thou hast made to play therein. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. Call Haloyam, Adonai Yahweh, Ba'ashem Shah Malak Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Habayah Shah Malak Dawadah, the house of King David. And to the confusion of faces that look like these heathen nations, but their identity goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the royal holy chosen sea line. Shalom. Okay, so as I read in the scriptures, it shows you that the Most High has made sea monsters, as I said in the previous video, and these sea monsters, they obviously live in the ocean, in the deepest part of the ocean, and you see there's ships that sail the oceans and stuff like that, obviously. So now check this out: the Most High made Leviathan, and he plays with the ships. So it talks to you about, like, it tells you that in the scriptures the sea monsters could destroy the ships, and you hear stories pretty much in history that the sea monsters, they go, well, you will hear like folklores, or probably like Esau calls it folklores or mythology or something like that. It's a myth that a sea monster is around it, because he wants to basically make it sound like, to make you not believe that there's sea monsters out there that's not destroying ships. You want to try to find another, I'll say he will try to find maybe a bullshit theory to kind of throw it out there that it could be, you may use like a natural disaster and may lie about it to say that why the ship was disappeared and stuff like that. That's what Esau will do, because Esau is a lying devil. So I'll show you like a few. Let me show you some evidence that these ships, like, they some ships have disappeared without a trace, and there's something behind it. I said there's something ghoulishly fascinating about a mysterious disappearance, and our vast oceans offer seemingly endless space in which to vanish. The true fate of many of these ships will never be known, but speculation suggests, that storms, piracy, mutiny, accidental bombing, and even attack of a giant squid could be responsible for their vanishing. Below are 7 ships that have disappeared without leaving a trace. The Patriot disappearance of Theodosia Bur Alston. I'm just gonna name the ships. Like, this is a long article.
In the window, and
the Merchant Royal, one of the richest shipwrecks ever found. USS Cyclops, victim of the Bermuda Triangle. And Bermuda Triangle is like where you hear all these natural disasters. Even airplanes go missing too around that area. The Witchcraft, the unsinkable luxury yacht. Andrea Gale, lost in the perfect storm. The USS Porpoise, caught in a typhoon. HMS Southhold, presumed wreck off Australian coast. I could look up, like, it shows you that the Bermuda Triangle, Slovakia, Triangle. It says Bermuda Triangle is a strange triangular area on the Atlantic Ocean where many ships sailing through it or planes flying over it have apparently disappeared without a trace. In few of such cases where wrecks could not be found, the crew had vanished, and incidents have been happening since centuries. More than 1,000 ships and planes have disappeared in the Triangle area over the past 5 centuries, and such mysterious incidents on the Atlantic continue to take place even at present days. Wow. So getting excited already? Well, the facts, however, are quite far from what is generally known or believed to be true. Many stories and myths have been created by writers through sheer imagination, which they use rampantly to draw publicity to their books. In many cases, the facts got blurred. Many theories, controversies, and counter-arguments have come up over the years, challenging the mysteries that created fear, psychosis among people since ages. So, what is the fact? Is it all true, partially true, or all nonsense? Let's dig deeper to understand, while keeping in mind that far too many incidents have taken place in this area for it to be ignored. How did it all start? It all started by authors who were novel writers, and the mystery was initially perpetrated by them. But don't jump too into a conclusion yet. While we all know that novel writers are good, and while the imaginations many of these writers were actually popular and will respect the authors of their time, well, the conclusion is that the Bible is true. The Most High has sea monsters down there in the oceans to the parts where Esau cannot explore, and why you think the oceans is 94% unexplored or 96% unexplored, as they say, and why you think that these ships go missing without a single trace. So it will show you, like, in this website, about a lot of these disappearances. And it says right here, below are amazing stories of planes and ships that disappeared or met with ill fate while crossing the triangle area. As you visit the links, you will also see my findings behind such great mysteries of all times. In most cases, I have discussed and explained the possible causes. In some cases, I have also given excerpts from official reports that were produced by U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, or U.S. Coast Guards after completing the search operations. And in several cases, I have given updates on further findings. So yeah, these are all the ships. Some of it I mentioned in the other link on the other website. Theories explaining the mystery. So what causes ships and aircraft to disappear mysteriously? There have been many research and explanations done to uncover the mystery. There is no single theory that can explain all the incidents of disappearances. The ships and aircraft could have been victims of different circumstances, and things would have happened quickly and unexpectedly. While many theories have come up from researchers and scientists trying to explain the various incidents, here are a few of the most popular ones. So yeah, they try to find, like, bullshit ass, like I said, they find bullshit ass theories to lie about it. But alright, I'm not gonna really go too much in this website. So yeah, basically it shows you that, the Most High, he made these sea monsters, and Esau can't explore the full depths of this earth. He just can't. you know and another famous sea that where a lot of ships go missing, and even airplanes too, is the Devil Sea, which is in the Japanese coast in the Pacific Ocean. And it shows you right here. Let me see. I'm just gonna cut through the let's get to the point. It says Alright, it says in the later century, especially in the 1940s and 1950s, a number of fishing vessels and over 5 military vessels were disappeared in the sea in an area that lies between Miyake Island and Iwo Jima. As a result, Japan sent research ship named Kayo Maru Number 5 in 1952 to investigate about the previously missing vessels that had been reported to have gone missing in the Dragon's Triangle without any trace. However, the research vessels with 31 crew members abroad also met the destiny of previous vessels which went to the Devil Sea. The wreck of Kayo Maru Number 5 was recovered later, but the whereabouts of the crew members never heard of again. Following this incident, the Japanese government reportedly declared area dangerous for marine voyaging and transporting goods. Moreover, as a result of this unprecedented incident, all efforts to unearth the facts behind the mystery were also aborted completely. So it shows you that, you heathens, y'all don't have no control over this earth. I mean, yeah, y'all do along with Esau, y'all do control like this, the Earth's resources and shit like that. But you can't even you can't control the sea. You can't control the ocean, the lands. You can't control that. The Most High is under control of this earth. This earth was given to you because, Esau, because you got this earth through fraud and deceit. That's the reason why you got your riches the way you do. And it's through the people's ignorance that the reason why you're not caught up with all the deceit and lies, from you Rothschilds and you Rockefellers. But you see, everywhere y'all go on this earth, y'all don't have no control over the creatures like the sea monsters that I'm talking about. And there's other creatures that y'all don't even know in the Bible. There's some cryptic creatures out there that the Most High has in existence that y'all don't even know about. But I'll make another lesson on that. Let me see. So I probably made a mistake in one of my videos saying the ocean was 90% unexplored. It says, how much of the ocean have we explored? It says more than 80% of our ocean is unmapped, unobserved, and unexplored. Much remains to be learned from exploring the mysteries of the deep, from mapping and describing the physical, biological, geological, chemical, and archaeological aspects of the ocean to understand ocean dynamics, the developing new technologies, and unlocking other secrets of the ocean and OEAs, working to increase our understanding of the ocean realm. Yeah. So, let me show you like the about the submarines, like, cause let me see, submarine, the deepest dive of the submarine. So it claims it could go at a maximum depth of about 10,911 meters. So let's see how the ocean depth is. The deepest they claim is 12,100 feet. But let me see. It could be deeper than this though. These are just numbers that Esau, because like I said, he can't like, some of this is inaccurate because he can't really explore the full depths of this ocean. He can't even find some land, because he doesn't have, like, the Most High hasn't given to him all the secrets of this earth. It's only a little he could do with his technology. And I want to show you that there was a sea monster that destroyed a U-boat, a German submarine. Let me see. U-boat records found. Crews claimed it was attacked by a sea monster. So yeah, Esau knows about these sea monsters, man. And they don't really show you this on the media. They hide all this shit from you. They know that there's something out there. And you see, it's like the same thing with the Titanic, I have a feeling that Leviathan sunk that shit. It wasn't no fucking iceberg. That's a lie. I know a sea monster had to sunk that shit down. And then one thing about the Titanic, with that lie with the iceberg hitting the ship. I'm pretty sure like a ship like that could have withstand the iceberg. And there was the creator of the Titanic, like the one who made the ship, saying not even God could sink it. And you see that's something with Esau. He has that pride, and what the Most High said in the scriptures, pride goes before destruction. That's why the Most High destroyed that ship, and he used one of his pets, which is Leviathan, to sunk that ship down. You never ever underestimate the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai. You never ever look down on that power. because he already has all types of judgment out there. And just this last scripture before I close out, um, you got Ecclesiasticus 39. That's why it says, like, there be spirits created for vengeance, which in fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of the destruction they pour out their force, and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hail and famine and death, and all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions and serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon the earth. When need is, and their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. So yeah, they're not going to go against the word of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. Once Yahweh Shem Yahshai has the spirits to be upon these creatures to do it, to attack, they're going to rejoice in that. And the only ones that's going to be saved from destruction is the elect. You know, and that's what I hope in Adonai Ratazah, if I'm part of that number. That's why I'm doing these works. Coming across the sea monster, man, that's a terrifying thing. Well, any one of Yahweh Shem Yahshai's judgment is terrifying in general, but, you know, I'm just saying. Hope I made that lesson edifying. I'd like to give all glory, praises, honor to Adonai Yahweh, Ba'ashem Shah, Malaki Habashai, Ba'ashem Rakakatash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Peace and citations, hopeful elect. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai, Shalak Rayam, El Ka Adawam Yam, Wa Goyam. Shalom.